Our verse today is Mark chapter 3, verse 13. And he went up on the mountain and called to him those whom he desired, and they came to him. Jesus had so many disciples who were going around with him. Disciples, mathetes in Greek, is a learner, pupil, or apprentice. Out of the number of disciples, Jesus wanted a small number to send out on a mission. Those he calls apostles. Apostles, apostolos in Greek, is a delegate, envoy, or messenger sent out on a mission with the full authority of the person sending. Out of the many disciples, Jesus chose only 12. He called apostles. The way he chooses the disciples, as we see in our verse, is important. He goes up the mountain. The mountain is not just an elevated place where he can see everyone. The mountain in the Bible was a place of divine encounter with God. Going up the mountain is identified with Moses. Moses is the man who goes up to the mountain for an encounter with God and invites the elders to come up with him. In Exodus chapter 24, 1 to 11, Moses, Aaron, and the 72 elders went up the mountain where they ate and drank in the presence of God. The 72 elders were drawn from the 12 tribes of Israel. You can read Exodus chapter 24, verse 1. Jesus is calling the 12, a representative of the 12 tribes of Israel, to come and eat and drink from the fountain of God, to go out to feed and nourish others. God is the one who called Moses, Aaron, and the 72 elders to the mountain. Jesus takes on that role of God and calls the representatives of the new Israel. Therefore, Jesus is not just the new Moses, but the God who calls. He called those he desired. The verb used here is telo, which means to will, wish, want, or desire. Jesus had resolved and deliberately willed to choose these 12 men. It was not an arbitrary choice. It was a choice to teach them and send them out for the mission. The disciples he called knew they were privileged to be called from such a large number. No one would drag his feet when such honor is bestowed upon them. They responded very quickly. They went up to him. Jesus has called us to his holy mountain because we are Christians. He calls us to learn from him and to go out to teach and bring faith to others. Some may say this call is first and foremost to those dedicated to teaching the faith, like priests and bishops. That is correct, but that call is for every Christian too. How are you responding to your Christian call of preaching Jesus to others? The disciples will stay with Jesus, learn, eat, and drink with him. Do we follow Jesus with open ears to hear what he's teaching us and open our hearts to welcome his message into our lives? No one gives what he does not have, so we must learn first from Jesus in order to teach others. Lord, as you have called us and given us the name Christian, may we live up to that name in word and deed and bring your message to others by our life and conduct. Amen. God bless you. Have a lovely day.